हक रहे मुझे आप सब वक्तों पे जो अपने बिजी लाइफ से समय निकाल के यहाँ आए हैं.
Well, we have with us Omi Vaidya, the guy whom Bollywood Hungama, in fact, we had interviewed for the first time after 3 Idiots released, and that interview got a fabulous response. So now, after 3 Idiots, we are having him once again back on Bollywood Hungama. Pleasure having you once again.
Thank you, and thank you for getting that exclusive and nobody really wanted to do interviews with me right after 3 Idiots that first day. But you saw the potential. He saw it, so that's really great.
No, I think the moment you see 3 Idiots, we had seen it at the press show, and I still remember it was. You were the fourth idiot. In fact, I told Amir as well about it that he's the fourth idiot, and you got a fabulous response.
Yeah.
The Balatkar speech still. When you see the film,
it is hard to beat that film.
It is fabulous. You know what has happened, Omi, is that your film is coming up, Jodi Breakers is coming up. There is a certain opinion that you're still having that 3 Idiots hangover.
Yeah. I think because that film has such a huge impact.
Right.
It's hard.
I think you were fabulous in Desi Boys.
Yeah, thanks.
Your portions were fabulous.
Thank you.
But still, I've heard this perception that 3 Idiots ka hangover abhi hai.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just that that was such a huge character. It's larger than life. It's sort of going to follow me throughout my films. And that's always going to be the sort of litmus test for all of my films. So when you have scripts that are not as to that level, you're always going to remember that film, you know? So I think that's always going to be sort of the reason that I've been so successful because of 3 Idiots. But it's also a curse that I have to deal with in a way. So in the future, I'm definitely going to do different things.
That is definitely there. It is just that you have set the benchmark so high with 3 Idiots. People would want. I would say Desi Boys में जो आपका courtroom का scene है. You know, just when the camera just focuses on you completely.
Yeah.
You know. There is a moment.
Yeah.
You can't take your eyes off, and you can just entertain with just that expression.
Yeah.
Even players there are moments when you just people are just. I watched the film in the theater, and people have laughed at your scenes. That is definitely there.
Yeah.
But still, do you feel that maybe it's time to maybe get a different sort of role?
I would love to do other roles, but the thing is, just like you say, there might be you're doing the similar roles. People in the industry,
not the similar sort of roles. Maybe there's a hangover.
Yeah, as you say, hangover. People, the industry really they see what the audience likes, and they want to replicate that because investors don't want to take risk. So they see Madhavan is good at romance, and Bipasha can do the seductress. And we need the comedy guy, so who are we going to go to? I mean, there's only a few amount of people who can do that job in Bollywood. We have numerous amounts of heroes, numerous amounts of villains and heroines, but to do just all-out comedy, do it well, so that it doesn't seem over the top or that twang, sort of comedy.
Sure.
So, as I say, I would definitely love to do something else, but those opportunities aren't coming my way. I'm picking the best scripts that I can from the offers that I get, and those are generally romantic comedies.
Now, Kamdev, you're playing Kamdev in Jodi Breakers. The promos are interesting, funny in fact. आप हॉस्पिटल में हैं और हॉस्पिटल से आप गिर जाते हैं, वो आपकी कुछ किसी हड्डी के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. All right, having fun in the film seems like the promos are looking fun.
A lot of those scenes that you're talking about, the hospital scene, there's nothing written. I'm just in bed and I'm like this. And then they're like, okay, but I was like, this is not fun. This is an opportunity where we can have some good fun. So I added all this, tics and like I'm dreaming about that situation, which you'll get in the movie. And then I attack Madhavan because, he's the reason that I'm in bed. So, and that scene was so funny when I fell off the bed that I didn't tell anyone I was going to fall off the bed. I just did it. And I fell off the bed and then all of the crew members started, oh my God, he's hurt. And we had to cut it early because they all came into the frame.
Great.
So that energy, that freshness is really is what the audience will enjoy.
Bilkul. You're playing Kamdev, and I think you're taking it literally. You're looking at the female anatomy, and your eyes are literally popping out.
Well, they say my motto as Kamdev is Subah, Dophar, Sham. Sirf Kam.
बम बोले की भविष्यवाणी.
I have to play that character so that we can break a Jodi, which I won't tell too much about, but there's a speech. It's a very interesting and funny speech, very different than Three Idiots, much more adult, let's say that.
Okay.
And if you drink a lot of alcohol, you're going to love that speech because there's a lot of references to alcohol in that speech.
I think you can maybe give us a sneak peek because we'll be putting this interview tomorrow and the movie is releasing tomorrow anyways.
Basically, I say, I don't know what I'm going to say in the during the speech. My speech is sort of lost at the last minute, so I say, oh f***, and then I look up and everybody's like, I go, फ़क्र है मुझे आप सब भक्तों पे जो अपने busy life से समय निकाल के यहाँ आए हैं, you know? So it's like it's all about that sort of thing.